So here's a question taken from the Gauteng 2022 Prelim, and it's an optimization question that was quite tricky. It stumped a lot of people, mainly because of the poor wording, but essentially this is how you were meant to do it. A hotel has 72 rooms to let to clients, and the daily rent per room is 500 Rand. If the rent is increased by 100 Rand per day, 2 rooms can be left vacant. The problem there was the if. They actually meant that we are going to increase by 100 Rand per day, and the rooms will be left out per day. So they say that the rent is X Rands per room per day, where X is greater than 500. And we're required to prove that the total income I is equal to 82x minus x squared over 50. We can start off by defining what x is. So we know x is the rent per day, and it has to be greater than 500, and it will always be graded by 500 with a factor of 100, so plus 100 times the number of days. So it's going to be 500 plus 100 times n. Now let's define the rooms per day, how many we have. So we know it decreases by 2 each day, and there are a total of 72, so we'll just say 72 minus 2 times n. Okay, now that we've defined those two variables, we can move on to showing what I is. I, the income, it would be your rent, x, times the number of rooms that you are renting, so times your rooms. We can substitute in what we know for rooms, as previously defined, as 72 minus 2 times n. Now the problem with this is we don't want n in there. The thing that we're trying to get to only has x's. Luckily we can use our equation for rent. So we'll say x equals 500 plus 100n. Subtract 500 on both sides. And then we'll divide by 100. So x minus 500 over 100 is equal to n. And we can substitute that in. Now that we've substituted it in, I'm going to distribute the 2 in front of it. And now we can distribute that x term, so 72x minus 2x squared plus 1000x over 100. So we can now divide those terms each by 100. So that's going to, minus 2 divided by 100 is minus 1 over 50. So it's going to be negative x squared over 50. 1000 divided by 100 is just 10x. Gives us 82x minus x squared over 50.